Hi, my name is Avery Wagner, and this is my project FISHEYE. Um, Coral reefs support a quarter of all marine life and are rapidly declining due to climate change. So, for this project, I wanted to focus on how we can help monitor the health of these reefs by um, observing the presence and behaviors of roving herbivore species. These species are really important because they graze algae off of reef surfaces that allow coral to grow and keep these reefs healthy and alive. And unfortunately, right now, studying these species is very laborious and manual. So my project seeks to automate that process using a deep learning pipeline to detect and classify some of these roving herbivores. And I took a lot of inspiration from CU's Gill lab that does some of this work. So here are, what some of those species look like, and um, as you can see, I extracted just 4 different taxa from the public Fish for Knowledge dataset that has a ton of fish and images, but my subset only has 389. So granted that this is, or given that this is very small, I developed an augmentation pipeline to mimic some different conditions that are sort of reflective of different environments that might come up in a real world research application. So these are some of those augmentations I applied, and I fine-tuned a YOLOv8 model with pre-trained weights, and as you can see here, training converged within 20 epochs, and in these results you can see the mean average precision reached 99+%, 93.2 top 1 classification accuracy, and nearly 200 frames per second. So I exceeded every benchmark that I had set in my proposal. And here's a confusion matrix, very high confidence. However, some limitations obviously to this project were that the dataset I use pre-crops these images of fish and labels them. So I'm dealing with a very ideal sort of dataset. And in the real world, I would maybe be dealing with a much more complex and variable feed of video data. So in the future, I'd like to make this a bit more robust and be able to handle that more variable input data. But I want to show you just a short demo. I'm going to input this Caribbean surgeonfish, just different from the brown surgeonfish that the Fish for Knowledge dataset uses. But as you can see, despite those minor differences, it still very accurately detects and classifies the species. So, demonstrating the applications across different domains in different reefs in different parts of the world. So, that's all I have. Thank you.